Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokémon, grew up in Machida, Japan, a rural suburb in Tokyo. He spent his early childhood frolicking outdoors, collecting bugs, dreaming of becoming an entomologist. Nerd alert.
Oh, shit!
But then disaster struck. That's right. We're talking about
urban development.
Machida city planners burned everything and paved over Chijiri's favorite pond, erecting an arcade in its place. So little Satoshi was like,
I guess I'll get into video games.
but just playing video games? It wasn't enough. In 1981, at just 16, Tajiri branded himself the Game Freak and started writing and publishing his own video game magazine. What did you do at 16? Discover your body? And if you are currently 16, a magazine is like a website, but on paper. Game Freak quickly became popular, in part because supplementary gaming content was slim pickings back then. It eventually caught the eye of young artist Ken Sugimori, who reached out to Tajiri and began illustrating for the magazine. Turned out they were a great team. By 1989, Tajiri and Sugimori decided it was high time they stopped writing about games and started making their own. And back then, people couldn't just download Unity and watch a bunch of Brackeys tutorials. Rest in peace. Ow. Tajiri quickly learned how to write in BASIC, and Sugimori learned how to make sprites, which back then you had to flip and program it pixel by pixel into the computer. And like that, they just started making games. Bing, bang, boom, see, think, do. What have you ever done? And because this was still the early days of gaming, they went to Nintendo and were like, we want to make games. We haven't done it, but we want to make games. And Nintendo was like, sure, here's a buttload of money. Go make some shit. Most of the titles Tajiri and Sugimori made before Pokémon were, they're all right. You know, they're fun for the time. It paid the bills and allowed old Satoshi to work on his passion project. A little something called I'm a capsule monster.